What are you doing over there, Nick?
Buying Tyler Childers tickets.
I'm working, giving you guys my soul, and he's buying Tyler Childers tickets. Okay. Joe, what are you doing? Are you doing anything?
He's thinking about buying Tyler Childers tickets after me.
Yeah, seriously, when is he playing?
August 3rd. I'm in the pre-sale. I just got him.
Are we done? Can I get back to work? What's up, guys? How you doing today? And welcome to another episode of JDTCo. And this is going to be my last segment of the bad of Sema. This is the good, the bad, the ugly of Sema. And while I got your attention, like, comment, subscribe, because I got more gems coming, and ring the bell for notifications. I might drop these at any time. I want you to be ready at all times. We've been switching up the times a little bit for many reasons. Anyway, this is the last of the bad. Then we're going to get to the good of Sema, Nick. The good of Sema.
There's really no good of Sema.
Whoa!
There's a lot of shit.
There's plenty of good, because when I'm there's some good, because I'm like on a cutting edge looking for new hot stuff. Next segment, Joe, I want rainbows, unicorns, dancing girls. I want a hula girl dancing across the stage, and I also want to get a leprechaun with a flute. Could you do all that?
We could probably get Frankie to dress up like a leprechaun or something.
Are you doing a short joke with Frankie and that he's a theater guy? And by the way, Frankie's not working this weekend because he has to strike, Joe. He's got to strike. You know what strike means, Joe?
Yeah, it means to take down the set.
Well, where were you yesterday? Because me and Nick thought he was going to like pick it out in front of the building or something like that.
You know, the theater people are very dramatic all the time.
Oh my God, bro. What's going on with the theater people? Gee, listen, I don't want to make this the Frankie segment about theater and that. I want to talk about Sema. I got to finish.
Moral of the story is that we're going to be here working Saturday.
I'm going to be here working Saturday. And they need me to be here at 7:30 in the morning because they have to change the boiler. No, I'm not getting up 7:30 on a Saturday. I'm up at 5 every morning. But I'm not going to get out of my bed, shower, have breakfast, and come to the store at 7:30. It's not going to happen. Okay?
I'm having a hard time thinking about being here at 9
o'clock. Oh, my God. Well, Frankie's got to strike the set, Nick. I mean, you know, listen. He comes with the striking of the set. Hashtag free labor. That's what's wrong in America. That you're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for a college education. At the end of the day, you're using you for free labor. Right?
But isn't that what he's going to school for?
What's that?
To build sets?
Yeah.
So in order to build a new set, you have to take the old one down, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't pay $100,000 for that.
Well, you did, Joe.
I did. And this is where I am behind the camera at JDTCo.
Yes, you did, Joe. Actually, Joe, you did. Joe's a alumni of Full Sail University.
I'm an Illuminati of Full
I can never say that word. Why?
I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, it's a tough one for you to say.
What is it?
Alumni.
Alumni. Joe's an alumni of Full Sail University, and Nick's the alumni of Rowan University. Go Profs. And I'm the alumni of Hard Knocks.
The streets.
The streets. All right, guys, listen. Let's talk tools. Let's finish up with Sema, and listen. I'm going to get to the Lang story, stay to the end. It's going to be a doozy. All right? So, okay. SK. I'm getting like flamed with the whole SK. I mean, if you didn't watch the last episode of SK, and I did some TikToks with the hammer in SK, it's a doozy. I suggest you watch it. Everybody's like, well, you know, why should SK care about you? Well, I mean, like, I don't care about SK. That's the first thing. But SK was a very good tool company back in the day. Our grandfathers used them. Our dads used them. I mean, you know, now they're kind of irrelevant. But through the years with SK, I've had a relationship with them. When I first went independent, I was a proud SK dealer. I mean, you know, I didn't work for them, but I had my tool truck lettered up. SK was full of SK tools, and because of SK, I grew to the size I did. One of the new owners from SK, when they bought the company in 2003, I think it was, or 2003, flew out from France, and he rode on my truck for the day. Then they went bankrupt and out of business. Ideal Industries bought them. Ideal Industries, the first month they bought them, they flew out from, I think they're out Midwest somewhere.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah. Ideal Industries, who invented the wire nut, plenty of money, flew out to talk to me, Nick Morello. So I've had a relationship with SK through the years. And, you know, we went back and forth because I don't like the way they handled their business. And, you know, I mean, like they refused to warranty tools. I had boxes of broken tools, wouldn't pay for them, wouldn't warranty them. So, I mean, I've had a relationship with them. So when one of our good friends in the industry said to us, hey, listen, SK's coming back. They're building the plant. we got to get you guys teamed up. You'd be a perfect fit for them. This is going to be huge. And at the time, me and Nick we're always looking for new companies to deal with, Nepros, stuff like that, because we like getting tools to you. Because yes, at the end of the day, I'm a tool guy. I'm a tool man. I'm a salesman. We're in business to do what, Nick?
Sell tools.
And what?
Make money?
Make money! Everybody hides behind the fact that they're trying to make money. I don't hide behind that fact. I'll gladly tell you I'm here to make money, right?
Yeah, I mean, why do these guys turn wrenches?
Why do you get up in the morning? To make money. Put a roof over your head. So everybody's like, well, why should SK care about you? Well, why should I care about them? Apparently they cared about me the last 3 times I started a business venture. They came to see Nick Morello. I mean, believe it or not, we do sell some tools here occasionally, right?
Yeah.
I mean, enough to get the interest of most manufacturers.
We're loud enough to where we have
a good social media presence. So anyway, make a long story. Give me a Malco hat too while I'm at it, and a Malco pair of pliers, please. So there's like, you got to go to, you're going to Sema, you got to go see SK. Tell them I sent you. Tell them this. Tell them that. Tell them we got to get in bed together, get our socks off, and get the banging. So I mean, like, you tell me that, I'm like, you know what? Fantastic. You're right. Let's get back into the folds of the SK world, and let's get a business relationship with these people and sell some of their tools. Maybe we could both profit from it on us selling for tools for money and them getting their name out there via social media. I have 400,000 followers altogether. I do. My smallest platform is this, 12,500. It's embarrassing, but I'm still here. It is. But I have 400,000 followers total. And, like companies like Malco, great company, recently said they're out of business selling pliers. And what did they do? We've been selling them like crazy. Like crazy. We can't keep in stock. We're placing an order every 3 days. And they give us cases and cases and cases of free hats to give to you guys, right?
Maybe they should have done that with the first order.
They should have done... What, Nick?
They should have done that with the first order.
Why?
Because it's great marketing.
And they waited till when?
They went out of business.
Does it make any sense?
No.
But this is what happens with companies with their social media.
It's a nice hat, too.
This is a beautiful hat. I'm not crazy about the color because it's going to get dirty, but it really, really stands out, and it's a beautiful quality hat. And
it's like a golf hat.
It's like a golf hat. So, I mean, like, guys, when we say it's good to hook up with JDTCo, we do it for a reason. We are very, very good in social media. Our platform on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook is huge, and we know how to do this. So when I fly out to Sema and talk to these morons from SK, and the guy's like, "Oh, I don't need to talk to you. I got somebody better in New Jersey anyway." I'm like, you have an old man running social media into the toilet. I see what he's doing, and I don't want to talk bad about the guy because I mean he's a very successful guy too. At the end of the day, I could do 3 things on him but I don't want to go there because he's a nice guy. I'm sure. Heard he sold the company to the younger guy.
Yeah, like years ago.
And our social media is still 10 times bigger than them.
Yeah.
But you know what, SK? What do I know? Good luck. You'll need it. It's a tough market. It's a tougher market now than it was last week, let alone 20 years ago when you guys were relevant. So you know what? I don't need SK. I mean, I don't need them. I got plenty of tools to sell. And we did a deal with the Nepros. I'm going to talk little tools now. We did a deal with the quarter-inch Nepro. These things have been selling like crazy. And these are little works of art. You will never put a better quality ratchet in your hand. I promise you. I know Snap-on's the best thing in the world, but this ratchet is so much smoother and nicer.
I'm so sick of that. You don't even have to mention Snap-on in like anything, and someone will be like, "Well, Snap-on's the best."
They're brainwashed.
Like, yes, we get it. We understand.
And listen, I got to move this along. Because I got to get to my thing I'm talking about. This Nepro socket this ratchet is $79. For $80, we're throwing in a free set of sockets. Okay? And how much is this, Nick? The 3-inch drive one?
Is it the bigger one?
Nepro, yeah. $89.
$89.
So for $90, I'll throw in this free set of sockets. Okay? $1 more. And the only reason why we're doing $1 more is so we know who is doing it here. So for $80, you're going to get a socket set, Nepros, quarter-inch, and sockets, and they're SAE, and these are going to be metric sockets with the 3/8 set. Okay, enough of Nepros. Enough of SK. I don't care about SK. But don't tell me, why should SK care about me? Why should I care about them is the better question. Because I'm currently in business, and they're not. They were bought by a Chinese company who's going to send all their corporate profits back to the land of the what do you call it? Not the rising sun, that's
Dragon?
Japan. The dragon?
I don't know.
The star, the big communist, CC, communist
that.
party, whatever. Listen, we're all in bed with China. All our camera equipment's in China. Is made in China. Your phone's made in China. Your laptop's made in China. Everything you're doing to watch this, your TV set is made in China. So stop with the Chinese bullshit.
Someone told me that was like a stupid theory, and I was like, that's
the perfect analogy of everything in the world. Okay, and until that changes, we really all don't have a dog in the fight of saying don't buy nothing in China. So back to Sema. I warned you guys years ago that the biggest takeover in the industry is going to be Harbor Freight. Okay, and when I go to Sema this year, Harbor Freight had the biggest setup there. Do you know that, Nick?
Really?
They had the biggest setup there. All right, bigger than Snap-ons by a long shot.
Whoa.
I can assure you. And all you guys are Snap-on fanboys. When it comes to Sema, all they're bringing out there is their heavy-duty equipment, stuff like that, because that's the company's main focus out there. And their setup was a lot smaller than Harbor Freight. Let that sink in, boys and girls, because you're gonna Harbor Freight. Keep on going to Harbor Freight and buying that trash. You're gonna put yourselves into like we did with the Home Depots. Everybody started going to Home Depot, put every hardware store, every plumbing supply shop, every local mom and pop electrical store, hardware store out of business. And Harbor Freight will do the same to the tool trucks. Mark my word. And I'm not young, but I'm sure I'll live long enough to see that happen. So keep supporting Harbor Freight. Think about this. If Harbor Freight sold a parachute, would you use it? No, you wouldn't. But you'll buy their tools and walk out of there with a smile on your face. And every time you walk in a Harbor Freight store, you're putting some small guy out of business. Me or the other guy that pulls into your local shop with a tool truck. Because yes, guys, I still go out in a tool truck. Today, I'm in my tool truck in the route in Newark. Today, I do Bloomfield area. Right?
Yeah.
So
Harbor Freight's depressing.
Harbor Freight is a depressing place to go. If you go there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not bright and friendly and happy. It's dark, dim, and depressing. Keep shopping there. That's all you're going to have one day. And then one day when Amazon puts a local repair shop on your corner, and the guy's doing brake jobs for $15, remember, I told you it was going to happen. Right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I covered Sema, I covered the Harbor Freight issue. We got a new segment coming up too. It's called JDT, Just Doing Tools. My new segment, I don't yell, I don't scream, I just talk about tools. It's very peaceful and relaxing, and I want the bonsai tree Joe, put the bonsai tree in the next one we do, and I need one on a little tranquility. Nick, order me from Amazon. Order me from Amazon. I never bought a goddamn thing off Amazon in my life. My wife, that's another story. I need one of the little tranquil guards with the rake.
Yeah.
Could you get
Waterfall.
that? Huh?
A little waterfall.
Well, hey, Joe, listen, maybe in the next set we'll build an actual water wall. You know what I'm saying to you? But I need a Zen garden, and I need my bonsai tree. Because I want to be peaceful and happy. Because I went to the cardiologist Monday for my not local, what do you call that thing? Annual checkup. And I was doing fine. He said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Yeah, I was getting DMs like, oh, his blood pressure might have went up. Oh, he's probably going to have a heart attack, this and that. So.
Perfect, boys and girls. Perfect. My blood pressure is perfect. My heart is perfect. I went for an echocardiogram, all that shit. You know what he said? Keep doing what you're doing. I lost 60 pounds to get into this fighting shape because the camera adds like 15 pounds, they say. Right?
Yeah, about that.
About that.
I thought they always told us 10, but I guess with
All right, dude, listen.
these days.
Inflation these days. Okay. Listen, one of our favorite tool companies, and let me tell you something. I'm going to cover that too real quick. They had a little problem with the half-inch impacts all breaking, correct?
Yes.
And I talked to Milwaukee about it. And I talked to Milwaukee. I meant to talk about this, but they had a little problem with the half-inch impacts. Milwaukee being a stand-up company that they are, and they are a juggernaut, okay? They said, and I didn't tell you this, out of all the broken impacts they produced, okay, because they knew they had a problem, and he said, hey, listen, man, something slipped through the cracks. I have a very good relationship with Milwaukee, so I talked to the higher-ups, not mentioning any names, and they were like, listen, at the end of the day, we f***ed up. Not me, but somebody let their guard down and let some testing not go the way it was supposed to go, apparently. He says, but the good news is, out of all the ones we produced, he didn't give me a number, but I mean, like any run of any tool is 10,000 and more, right? Something like that on this scale.
I'm sure Milwaukee's more.
Yeah. Listen, I don't want to inflate anything, but I'm sure it was a lot. And he said, we already have recovered 90% of the impacts in question. 90%. Okay. And then I asked him. I said, well, why would you change internals and not change the part number? And he said, we've been doing that our whole lives. We make changes all the time on the fly. And unless it's a cosmetic change, we don't change the part number because it doesn't really matter. It's just revised versions. And we really thought it was going to be a more streamlined version. It would not affect performance. And as soon as the shit hit the fan, Milwaukee reacted within days and took all the Milwaukee impacts in question and warrantied them. And no, this isn't one this is one. And you could tell by the serial number. They engraved it over here. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. But if this is a brand new impact, old version, A serial number, right?
Yes.
So
everything's an A now.
Everything in the building is an A. There's not a B in sight that I know of. Okay, and we still got some of these left. $62. These things went viral.
They did.
You still got the quarter-inch sets for $95?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should hand me one. I'll show that too. You know?
I thought I grabbed it.
All right, whatever. Next time.
We got them now.
We still got a quarter-inch Milwaukee deal going for $95, and it's a really, really good deal. And one thing I want to cover, Nick, is the devil's finger. Okay? Close-up, Joe. Guys love close-ups. The devil's finger has took the tool industry by storm. I can't even tell you how many we've sold. And when I was in my basement whittling this out of a piece of wood for the designers to make it, and nobody picked up the phone. When I wanted to get it made in America, nobody picked the phone up. But the Taiwanese company picked the phone up, and I talked to them. So I sent them my wooden block. I had a whittling. Do you see the whittling knife I had?
Yeah.
I whittled it out of a piece of wood, and I sent it to them. And I thought it would be genius doing the 8-point style, okay, in the silver color. And the reason why I did 8 points, because everybody's like, well, you should have done 4 points, not 8 points. The reason why I did 8 points is because I was trying to split the atom, and I wanted it to be, originally my idea was for indexing pry bar. Because indexing pry bars are trash, and I wanted you to just use your ratchet, because this ain't going to break. Your ratchet may break, but let's check the warranty on your ratchet. Just like the warranty checker checks the warranty of your wrenches, this will check the warranty of your ratchet. But I wanted you to be able to use it with your breaker bar. That's why I went with the 8 points. It would be more positions, okay? Right, Nick? I was trying to be smart. But the problem with the 8 point is the ball detent is not going to work. So it might have a tendency to slip out. So with the revised edition, it's going to be 4 points, and then now you have to use your ratchet. And the other thing I did, because I'm all about marketing and branding, the new version will be black. My logo will be as shiny as a diamond, and it's going to be 4 positions. It's not going to fall off of there, and now you're going to just use a ratchet. The breaker bar might not be as convenient as you think it is, okay? And let me tell you something. Our new segment we're doing, JDT, just doing tools, I think it's like 80% people like it, 20% people don't like it because they don't like me being quiet. They want me to yell and bang stuff, and I'm okay with that too. But you know what everybody does like?
What?
20 seconds of Joe. Let's do it.
What's up, YouTube? I just want to thank everyone for all the love in the comments. It's encouraging to be able to live out and share my faith with everyone. And I just want to give you one thing to think about and get into the comments. I know this is probably going to be more than 20 seconds. But anyway,
I'm watching you, Joe.
Your failure at happiness, at health, at trying to live a holy life has nothing to do with Jesus. It has to do with you. So think about that, chew on that, and let me know what you think. If you like that, if you don't like that. But anyway, talk to you soon.
The Jamaican proverb, Joe, is, you know what? Your finger of blame never points at you. Right? Right? Same thing.
Yeah.
Right? People, they blame everybody but themselves.
Right.
Listen, when I was a Field Mac tool dealer, you know what? I blamed everybody, but I didn't blame myself. But you know whose fault it was at the end? It was my fault. I was the failure. I was. And when I woke up one morning, I said, I'm done being a failure. And I went into business being independent. And that's why I'm passionate. I might yell and scream, it's for a reason, because I see what's going on in the tool business. And we're not going to be able to last much longer out there. Guys like me, guys like the guy that's pulling into your driveway today, blowing a horn for you to come and buy tools. Because corporate America is you can't even buy a house these days. All these corporate companies are buying houses up. So you got to rent a house. It's guys, open your eyes up. I don't want to talk political, but it's more corporate than anything else. You guys trying to buy houses? You know what's going on out there in the house market?
Crazy.
It's insane. It's insane. And you're getting outbidded by corporations.
Or people that make a ridiculous amount of money that live in New York City.
Well,
And that destroyed New York City and want to live in beautiful New Jersey.
I mean, like it's like let's buy this company and wreck it, and then we want to Okay, listen.
Lang story.
Lang story. All right, hang on. Okay, let's talk about Lang. Okay, now it's funny because what do I know about the tool business? But I seen a need for a mini pry bar, so I came out with them. I think 3 years ago.
2021 we came out.
Okay,
so almost
so
3 years.
Almost 3 years ago. Before it was after COVID.
Yeah.
Probably during COVID. We found them, had our name put on them, then we one-upped it, had it made with magnets, okay? And we've sold thousands of them, tens of thousands of them, and with one of our best-selling products. So that said, people copy them. I mean, nobody's gonna say, "Hey, Nick, nice job. We're gonna make them also," but they did. Lang came out with them, and it's nice. It's made in America, which is nice. Unfortunately, nobody wants to deal with a little piece of shit, a little pissant like me, and make tools for me and made in America because I don't have $1 million. But that's why we do what we do. But I did a video. Now I've had a relationship with Lang Tools through the years. They loved me in the beginning when I was the only guy on social media. They loved me.
Oh yeah.
They made me all kinds of promises, right? Strung me along for like a year and a half, 2 years, and then dropped me at the wayside, which is fine. A lot of companies do it. But you know what? If you do that to me, now we're not cool. So if you make a mistake in business, I'm going to call you out on it, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I do. So when Lang Tools put these pry bars from Lang in a package, and I sold them to one of my customers, and the guy called me back and says, "Hey Nick, one says Mako, one says Lang." I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell you guys about it because that's what goes on in corporate America. A company like Lang, they'll come out. Listen, I'm still gonna sell Lang tools. I
think we're honestly one of the few vendors online that sell Lang tools.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see them posted.
Lang don't care about nothing except for selling to Snap-on. That's their biggest customer. That's all they care about. There, I said it. So when you buy this exact set from Snap-on, exact same set, it's probably how much?
Almost $200.
Almost $200. And if you bought it from us, how much is it?
95.
$95. So you're saving. You're made in USA. You're saving $100. Snap-on. They change the color of the box, make it red, put their logo on it, and charge you double. That's what's going on in America. Okay. So at one time we stopped selling Lang Tools, but this is a very popular set, and their hose clamp are very popular.
We sell a lot of their stuff.
We sell.
A shelf full of them.
We sell a lot of these. I mean, these are right. We sell tons of these
long
things.
punches,
Long
yeah.
punches, tons of them. So I'm going to sell their tools because they're good tools. I want to get them to you guys' hands at a good price before somebody else puts their name on them. But like when you mess up, I'll call you on it every time. I don't care. If you're not doing anything for me, well, I'm going to do something for you. Like SK, I tried to mend fences and they, put their nose down on me. I'm done with you. I'll smash your truck on TikTok. I got 7,000 views on this. I got 136,000 views on TikTok on this, right?
You think the Line guys saw it?
Of course he saw it. You don't think somebody told him? So I'm at Sema. Me and my lovely wife are at Sema. And I'm walking down the aisle and I see Lang. Okay? So I walk now. My wife's the sweetest person in the world. Me, not so much. So I walk over to the Lang booth. Now there's two guys that are always at the Lang show,
yeah.
Right? Not mentioning any names, but they know us. So the older chap doesn't remember me probably because he's, and the younger guy clearly does. So the younger guy's talking to another guy, and I walk over to the table and I'm looking for these pry bars because I was going to make a joke with him or say something, just to see if he knew. So the older guy walks over to the table, younger guy skates out of there like that. It's like, oh, where's the mini pry bars? He goes, oh, I don't know where they are. They were here a minute ago. I can't find them. I don't know where they went. Doing one of these, right? So I was like, no problem, no big deal. I just wanted to check them out. So, I was there for like 30 seconds and I left. So Mommy goes, before you got there, I watched the guy walk over to the table, get the mini pry bars and put them in the drawer. I was like, really? She goes, absolutely. She goes, he seen you coming, walked over to the table, took these like this, opened the drawer, put them in, sat down, talked to the other guy, and as soon as you walked up to him, he left, and the other guy didn't know where the pry bars were. So that's what Lang did. They hit him instead of confronting me and say, Nick, you're an asshole. I can't believe you did that. You know what they did? Nothing. They put their tail between their legs and their pry bars in the drawer. That's the Lang story, boys and girls. And yes, I'm still going to sell their tools. And the reason why I can still sell their tools is because I don't buy direct from them. I buy from any warehouse in the country. There's 20 warehouses in this country. And as long as my check clears, there's one of the warehouses will sell me tools, right or wrong, Nick?
Oh, yeah.
Because the business is all about money. As long as I pay my bills, they'll all sell me tools. All of them. So that's my Lang story. So, Lang, if you're offended, come on into the hot seat. Where they at?
I don't know. But they're welcome for all the work that we do selling their tools.
Yeah, hey, Lang, how about thanks, Nick? You sell a lot of our tools. Hey, thanks for the idea of making mini pry bars. Love it. But they won't. Lang, here's the hot chair. Come on in. SK, here's the hot chair. Come on in. You guys won't because you're a bunch of pussies. It's true. All right, listen to me. So the Devil's Finger 2.0 will be here. It's landing. When I say landing, these fly in. Oh, I don't know if it's coming in. I got a lot of... Let me tell you something. I've been on a bender lately, and I've been buying a lot of tools. Direct manufacturers coming in. I have a lot of stuff coming. I got a lot of fun stuff coming. And... get ready, because there's more gas in my tank. And as long as I make money, as long as I pay my bills, I'll be able to find good tools to sell you guys at prices before somebody else puts their name on it. Stop being scammed. How's that?
Yeah.
My corporate America. All right. Guys, Black Friday is around the corner. Do a little pan, Joe. I got $1,000 in gift cards, and I got more coming. I'm giving away 10 of these, 10 of these, and 10 of these. That's right. That's a lot of money, but I do it every year for Black Friday. We've been doing this for, I guess, 8 years, Nick?
Yeah.
6, 8 years? How many years is it? Do you know?
I don't know. Probably 6.
We've been doing it for a while, and this is what we do every Black Friday. So download our app, JDTCo, get on our website, Jersey Discount Tool Company.com, right? Get on all our platforms. Get on Instagram. It's all going to be there. And we have a lot of fun on Black Fridays. We do a lot of mystery envelopes, a lot of golden tickets we do. We do a lot of different stuff. And we do mystery boxes. That's our biggest thing. We pack up 100 boxes, various stuff. One's going to have this in it, and one's going to have this in it. It doesn't know, but everything. We show you everything on film of a chance you might win it. So there's no questions of, I didn't know I was going to get that. That is in the that
you're going to get. Worth of tools, if not more.
Listen, man. At the end of the day, I mean, if somebody's got to take a little hit and get lose $5-10, it's for somebody to get a $300 up on her mystery box, right? That's how it works,
don't they?
Huh?
Some of these guys gamble, don't they? Isn't that the same idea?
Oh.
You're wasting your money to try to gain more.
Now
money.
I want to shoot craps. Speaking of craps, you know who called the other day? Crazy Matty.
Oh God.
He's like, I can't believe you said I threw ashes on the floor. I said, well, you did.
You did. You did.
He's a good guy. I know he's watching this.
Come visit us.
Yes. All right, listen. I forgot to talk about my one customer. I want to talk about him, but I'm going to get...
You got to wait till next time.
Yes, I got to wait till next time. All right, guys, listen to me. And while you're at it, do good for your community, okay? Give back to the community. I'm not talking about giving the guy $5 who's trying to wash your windows on the corner holding a cardboard sign. That's all bullshit. Do something good for the community. JDTCo this Sunday will be doing part of the Turkey Trot. 2 World War II Jeeps. Going to be one in the front, one in the back. Leading the pack for our local town that we love so much. Total New Jersey. If you're in the area, stop by and visit us. Right, Joe? Right. Joe's born and raised in this town. If you're born and raised in this town... All right, guys, I'm going long. Like, comment, subscribe. Like we always say around here, come for the price and stay for the show and the truth. Peace!